indicates that in 30 to 50 years we'll be living in the desert here on our current trajectory. And if so, do you think the council should focus more attention and perhaps more funding on our currently already good sustainability program?
So there's been a lot of work going on out of our environmental department on our sustainability plan. And I think just now recently the public utilities has to add what they're doing, what their goals are going to be for electric and water. And this is all then going to come together, going to go to the sustainability board, and then we're going to get public comment and get to see it. So yes, absolutely, we need to keep pushing. You know, I think we're way ahead in recycling. We're just so lucky on this PV netto activity. Our counselors from 20 years ago or 25 years ago that pushed for the hydros, we didn't realize how smart a deal that was. And we own our own utilities so we can affect stuff right away. So I think we're on that path already, and I look forward to seeing the sustainability plan here in the future and see what other cool things we can do. There's other things in there.
We are a good community for sustainability and renewable energy. I'm proud of that. The science is there. Global warming is a reality. We need to deal with it. It's not a disaster, but there are changes coming. One of the key changes that's going to happen to New Mexico is water. A few degrees can mean a huge loss of water resources. We're very fortunate in this county to have groundwater and this San Juan project rights to water. So we should certainly exercise our rights under that. And we have more water rights at the moment than we need. In the future, that may change. So we need to be careful and ready to take advantage of it.
It's a fact that the Earth's temperatures are rising. Global warming exists. To what extent human activities influence that is not clear at this point. But I would say in Los Alamos County, we have a very good program for sustainability. But I would like to see us make more investments. And one thing that comes to mind is to extend our Canyon Rim Trail so that it goes from the existing area all the way to Diamond Drive and the Medical Center, so that pedestrians and bicyclists can have a safe path to get into our downtown. And we should encourage other modes of transportation besides automobile traffic. And for this reason, this is why I've been a strong supporter of Atomic City Transit and keeping our bus service free so that all of our citizens, that our teenagers that need to get to after-school activities, and our seniors can take advantage of this service. We've made tremendous progress with our utilities in using renewable sources. 40% of the power for Los Alamos town site comes from hydroelectric power. We've got to continue along that path.
I believe that global climate change is a real and present issue that's going to affect us, particularly the younger generations, many of which are not going to be foreseeable. So I think we really need to pursue the very admirable environmental sustainability goals of the county and expand upon them. There are a wide range of things that we can do, from alternate transportation, as Vincent mentioned, or there are things with the way we deal with stormwater that I think that we can improve our water supplies, not just the water supplies that we rely on, but those downstream of us as well. There are alternate energy systems that we do. I would really love to see all of the capital improvement projects that are going on in town. I'd love to see them utilizing active and passive systems.
told you I've been in leadership at Los Alamos a long time, and I've been at the Valle Caldera for the environmental session 8 times, and we've had a point counterpoint every time about global warming, about the science saying yes and the science saying no. So where do I sit on that right now? I think that there's something there. We can't ignore it. We have to analyze and see where we are with it. So I'm not going to say we're as far as any convenient truth, but we certainly are. We have something that we have to deal with. The county can do a lot of things to help. I mean, citizens can do their own individual county-sponsored programs for recycling and so forth. We also, as we incentivize new business and current business, we can incentivize them to meet environmental standards, environmental quality standards, and be sustainable. We can also do that through our CIP projects. You know, a condition of going forward on a CIP project is you're going to meet environmental sustainability goals for the county. So moving forward, we can really put a dent in those kind of things. So the answer is yes, we can really work on that.
Yes, I do think global warming is happening. I think when I heard so much on the news that maybe it's not, we're fortunate in this community, you can just be chatting with your friends who are scientists researching these things. So I randomly just spot check a few, and so far consistently everyone firmly believes. But in my own reading, I do think that that's happening, and I do think we need to be aware of it, and I do, in some ways there's not a lot we can do to stop it just here in our town, but there's certainly ways we can do things we can do to try to make it not as bad on us as it could otherwise be. So that includes environmental sustainability, that includes keeping track of what our water rights are and utilizing them, and frankly being aware of our place within the broader community, not being aggressive about that. We're all going to be dealing with this together. And also, I think, dealing with our upcoming projects, what kinds of things can we put on them to make sure that they are more environmentally sustainable? Okay, thanks.